All right, so this is it, man. We're heading into draft week. Draft week is what, a day away technically, because Sunday is the start of a new week. But yeah, it's happening. The draft is happening now. The Browns, we all know, have an extra day to get ready for the draft, right? You know, for the next 3 years, we have no first round picks, or the Cleveland Browns have no first round picks. So Browns fans is gonna be waiting until Fridays. We want to get used to waiting until Fridays. So this will be the last before the Browns draft, mock draft. We'll do one after the first round is over next week, to see who the Browns could actually get there at 44, and it would be more realistic if we do that. But now we're just gonna do our normal mock drafts. Instead of doing four, we're gonna do two. One from the Draft Network, another one from Pro Football Focus. I already put the settings in. These are gonna be 7-round mock drafts. We're gonna start with the Draft Network, and we're gonna get started here as things are going on. Hold on one second. Let me, so y'all can see what's going on here too. All right. So Drake London at 20, Trevor Pennick. Let's see who Jordan Davis went to 28. So my nightmare is avoided. All right. So we're here at 43. Now let's see who is available. One, we just want to see who the AFC North got, just to check in on them, make sure they didn't get anybody too good that we have to worry about, right? So Baltimore got a corner. I'm fine with that. Pittsburgh got a safety. I am fine with that. And who did Cincinnati get? Lewis Cine. Okay. Yeah, that kind of hurts. Ritter went to the Giants. Wow. Okay, and they took a tackle, so the Panthers took a tackle, so they're still in the Baker Mayfield sweepstakes, right? All right, so it looks like we get here. John Mechie went 38. He is somebody who can jump up and down these boards wildly, depending on whose board you're looking at. Some boards think he's a early third round pick. Other boards think he's a early second round pick. Watch him to be somebody who can jump up and down a bit drastically during this draft process. But we're getting here, and boy, this is dream position for the Browns. I mean, everything that you want is there, right? George Pickens is there. Christian Watson is there. You can look here at IDL. I mean, DeMarvin Leal, if you like him. I don't like him as much as I like Winfrey, Travis Jones, and Logan Hall, but he is there if you like him, right? Man. Let's see who's there at edge. Logan Hall is there at edge. So is Arnold BK. Don't like him. Like, the only edge I would take here is probably Ajabu. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely loaded right now, the draft. So we're gonna go IDL. You guys know where I'm gonna go with this. Perion Winfrey is my choice here. We'll go him. Reason I like Perion Winfrey, for those who are new, and you got to be new because I've been talking about Perion for quite a while now. Perion, long arms, great athleticism, somebody who can get to the passer, somebody who has the energy to be a decent run defender if you coach him right. And I think the potential is through the roof with the kid. I think he'll be a top 15 player in this draft when it's all said and done. All right, now we're at 77. Ed Ingram just went at 76. Brian Cook is gone. Let's see who's here at wide receiver. Got Wandale Robinson. Got Alec Pierce. So there was a run on receiver about right here, 56. Yep. Yeah, right after I picked, there was a run on receiver. It's going to be tough passing up on George Pickens, right? But you might have to, because, again, you can get Alec Pierce. You can get Justin Ross. Got some guys there that might be interesting later on in this draft. Let's look at edge here, see if there's anybody I like at 78. Sam Williams. I didn't love him at the Senior Bowl. Tyreek Smith, another guy I didn't love at the Senior Bowl. He ran poorly too, which is a concern for me because he seemed like a speed guy, right, at the Senior Bowl. And then you look at his 40 times and it just wasn't what you wanted to see there. Majay Sanders, he concerns me because I like his build and his frame. It's just, He doesn't play like a dude who's built his way. For those of you who don't know, Myjai Sanders is long and lengthy, but he's a little skinny. But he likes to bull and play strong a lot, and sometimes that can get you in trouble. Now, the bet on him would be, hey, we're just going to develop him, get him stronger, and in a couple of years, he'll be able to play how he wants to, and he'll be a pretty good edge rusher at that point. That could be a convincing argument. I think he's more somebody you look at 99 and past that rather than 78. Let's see who's best available right now. Quay Walker is there. Who is it? He's the size guy, right? At Georgia, right? He's a big guy. All right, so you can go Ruckert here if you want. That might be the best tight end available. James Cook is still there, the running back. Just nowhere to hide him on the roster this year. You're already going to keep 3 running backs. 4 running backs if you keep Demetric Felton. I just don't know where you can hide him on the roster, so that makes things difficult, right? I'm going to just go Alec Pierce here. Let's go Alec Pierce. Let's just take him. Let's take our wide receiver here. And then at 99... By the way, Alec Pierce, wide receiver out of Cincinnati. He's a 4.3 guy, so fast wide receiver. Not as fluid as an athlete as you would want, but still a ton of potential there. All right, so who's here at IDL? No. All right, yeah, Myjai feels pretty good right here, right? Yeah, we feel good about Myjai here. You can take Tyreek Smith. I'm going to take Myjai. I like Myjai's upside. I think if you can get him big, he'll be able to play how he wants. Tyreek, man, he wants to play quick, and he ain't quick, and I don't know what you could do with that. He's not NFL quick. He's Ohio State quick, but not NFL quick. Yeah, we'll go Myjai. We'll go Myjai here. And then at 118, I'm hoping I could come back around and get another high ceiling guy, Justin Ross, wide receiver out of Clemson. Love that pick. If you can walk away with Pierce, Ross, I think you have some good prospects there for your wide receiving room. You already solved a little bit of your defensive tackle problem by going at Perrion Winfrey. Now, here's the thing with the Browns, right? This is where the Baker Mayfield trade might become something that could be interesting because the Browns don't really have any picks between their 4th round pick and then their 6th round pick, like till 202. So they have like 40 picks worth of spaces where they can't really get a guy, and they might want to get a guy there. That's where it might make sense to accept the Baker Mayfield trade so you can get a pick there, right? And then maybe a pick for next year. Now, I'm going to go IDL here. And the reason I would want to do that, now this is absolutely not the reason the Browns would, right? The Browns, I don't think they like Haskell Garrett. I personally would want to trade Baker Mayfield to get a mid-round pick here so I can make sure I could get another defensive tackle, right? And maybe you get lucky, and that could be a Travis Jones if you get like a 55 pick or something like that, or a Logan Hall or something like that, like if you get a 3rd rounder. But, worst case scenario, somebody gives you a 5th and then maybe a 3rd next year for Baker. Okay, cool. You get Haskell Garrett. I'm fine with that, right? You walk in with Haskell. You walk in with Perrion. You can do whatever with Tommy Togiai. Jordan Elliott's there. You got Sheldon Day. Okay, you got enough there to have an NFL defensive line in the interior at least. I feel comfortable about that. But, it's going to be a long wait. It's going to be a long, long wait. Between the rounds. All right, so while I'm looking at QB, IDL, who's there at edge? Ooh, is my boy there from Oklahoma? Isaiah Thomas is there. I mean, he's not going to be like a guarantee to be good, but he could be something, right? Nah, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to go him. I think I'm going to go Isaiah Thomas. Let's get Isaiah Thomas here. Longer guy, decent enough athlete, could turn into something. Could, maybe. Not 100% sure. Again, it's a 6th round pick. Then the Browns have another 6th round pick here. You can go ahead. Well, I would say Bo Melton, but they already signed Jakeem Grant. See, tight end. Oh, man. My boy Chig's gone. Max, no. Let's just see who's the best available. Yeah, let's give Bo Melton a chance to stick on. I like Bo Melton. He put in good work at the Senior Bowl. And is this the Case Keenum pick? I believe this is the Case Keenum pick. All right, so the Case Keenum pick. I don't even know how to sort to kickers. Just go to the bottom. Just go to the bottom. It should be down there. All right. I don't know who to get here at the last pick. This dude ain't even got a team. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anybody I like remotely have a. Well, we'll get Neil Farrell. Why not? Why not? We'll get Neil Farrell. All right. And that's going to be this mock draft from the Draft Network. So to recap, the Browns got Perrion Winfrey, Alec Pierce, Myjai Sanders, Justin Ross, Isaiah Thomas, Bo Melton, Neil Farrell. Think what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these 7 players drafted would have been from the Senior Bowl. I like it. Let me know what you think. All right, now let's move to Pro Football Focus here. I already kind of set it up so it's a little bit different than the default because, you know, the Pro Football Focus defaults be tripping sometimes, dog. Just like be straight tripping. So we're going to go in here, enter, 7-round mock again. All right, we're going to start it off. I like how Pro Football Focus's draft. This goes fast, though. All right. So now we're looking at PFF board, which is different. It's much different, right? Because Perrion Winfrey was, 37th on the Draft Network. You go to defensive interior, Perrion Winfrey, 84. Wild. Neil Farrell, who is, I would agree, he's probably closer to 300 than he is 100, right? On the Draft Network board, 149. Again, these boards change dramatically based on who's making them, just because everybody is all over the place with all of the players. You might find somebody like me who thinks Perrion Winfrey is probably in the top 20 of his board. There's going to be a lot of people who don't think Perrion Winfrey's in the top 100. And then there are going to be people who think Perrion Winfrey's around 30, right? I am high on him, but again, this is just how everybody is. It's the same way with quarterbacks. This is one of those drafts where the best players probably going to be taken outside the first round because everybody's all over the place with all of their boards. All right. So Perrion Winfrey's there. Let's see who's there at wide receiver. Whoo! Not as good as last time. You got John Mechie. You got Christian Watson there. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run to the board and I'm going to take Perrion. Again, that's my guy. All right, we go Perrion there, pick 78. The Browns come up. And what do the Browns do here? Now, again, let me see interior because I don't think the Browns need an interior. It's just one player. I think they need multiple players in order to satisfy their issues there. Wide receiver. Let's go back to wide receiver. Get rid of defense's interior. And then we'll bring up edge as well. Was David Ojabo? I didn't even check. Was he on the board? Okay, no, he wasn't on the board. He went 38. All right. So wide receiver and edge. We'll bring up edge defender too. Okay. They're high on this Dominique Robinson. All right. All right. Alec Pierce is there. And Khalil Shakir, Kyle Austin, Justin Ross. So if we go back to best player available, who do they think is the best player? They think Jamari Saylor is the best player. Marcus Jones. Brian Cook is interesting there at safety. Again, you know, you're eventually going to have to replace John Johnson. I'm gonna throw a wrench in this. Let's get a safety. We're going to take a safety here at 78. I'm pretty sure Browns Twitter will hate that pick. But hey, man, sometimes you hate the picks that are right for you. All right. Where do they have Chig ranked on here? 148. So I could wait on that. Wide receiver. Not tackle. Let's go. Let's see who's available at corner too. Man, nobody really interesting is there. Ooh, Kobe's there. Edge defender. I mean, they like this Dominique Robinson, 250 pounds. From Miami for how he's old. The Browns ain't gonna draft him though. He's old. He's old. I know I'm saying old about a dude who's gonna be 24, but like that's old for a college player, and that's Andrew Berry's not gonna do that. And that's probably why he's falling down this hypothetical board. David Bell's still there. You want to go David Bell? I think I might go David Bell here. I like David Bell. Wide receiver. Yeah, David Bell. Let's take a chance on him. Let's take David Bell here. All right. And then we're back. And I think I'm a double dip at wide receiver and take Justin Ross. All right, now this is that long period, right, where you take that pick in the fourth and then you have no fifth round picks. And guys coming off the board. Haskell Garrett again right there. Came off the board. That's what I'm talking about. Went to Cincinnati too. It's a guy to watch. Because I like him specifically, not because I think the Browns are going to draft him. All right, let's see if Chig's on the board still. Let's see if we got lucky. Ain't no way, right? No, Chig went too. Again, I would love to have a fifth round pick right now, right? Because you could have a chance at Chig. You could have a chance at Haskell. Both of those guys are going to go in the fifth round. But, without a fifth round pick, you're just waiting for a real long time here. So Baker a fifth and a pick next year, I would take it. I would take that trade. I really would. Let's go back to wide receiver. Okay, we've run out. The wide receiver heel has dried up. Is Ealerby still there? We'll take Ealerby. Why take a quarterback, right? Why in the world would you take a quarterback? Hey, look, long-term backup, you want him to be cheap. Jacoby Brissett's on a 1-year deal. And same thing with Josh Dobbs. So if you want to have a backup for this team long term that can hold up, just in case there is an injury or something. Sorry, my cat is trying to get in the video, y'all. She Suge Knight in this. Well, she P. Diddy in this thing, not Suge Knight. She's P. Diddy in this thing. But yeah, you just want a long-term backup solution. And who knows, best case scenario, he turns into a good quarterback and then all of a sudden you have a tremendous trade piece to get your first round picks back. Worst case scenario, he's off the team. It's a 6th round pick. Like it is what it is, right? So, I like Caleb there, young guy. Why not, right? Save yourself some money in the long run by having a backup on a cheap rookie deal. All right, let's go back to the draft here. And we're back in the 6th round. And I'm going to do something uncharacteristic of me. I'm going to shut y'all up and take a punter in the 6th round. Why? Because I ain't like nobody else. All right. And then we'll swing back around. Why are these punters ranked so highly? We'll swing back around and watch PFF think that's my best pick I made. I wouldn't be shocked. Let's get a guard. All right. So that is this mock draft for the Cleveland Browns, the second one of the 7. They hated the Perrion Winfrey one, but they got Perrion Winfrey, Brian Cook, David Bell, Justin Ross, Caleb Ealerby, Matt Ariza, and Harry Miller. I'm not going to lie to you. I preferred my first mock draft to the second one, but that is the second one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you like which of these mock drafts do you like more? Or, hey, man, let me know what you would like to happen on draft day. But this is the last mock before the first round starts on the draft, so let me know. But you guys have a great day. Have a good night.